All right, guys. Today we're talking about which brokerage is best for you, the real estate agent, the team leader, and even the broker owner. Why would a broker owner want to know which real estate brokerage is best for them? I was a broker owner. Okay. I'm going to tell you my story. We're going to go over four things, four items, four simple items that you do every day as a real estate agent, as team leader, and as broker owner to make you understand, to conceptualize the concept that I blew off for 6 years. For 6 years, I blew it off until the right person presented the information to me in a way that I could understand and I wasn't closed-minded to. Okay. I missed out. And that's one of the purposes for this channel is I don't want you to miss out too. I want to make sure that I spread the good news. So if you're wondering which real estate brokerage is best for you as a real estate agent, a team leader, or a broker owner, this video is for you. And if you're a new real estate agent too, listen, this video is for you too. The tools are amazing, but that's another video. But listen to this. All right. If you guys got questions, if you don't already know who I am, my name is Josh Barnett, real estate agent over at eXp Realty. Hint, hint. Okay. I put this channel out to take my 15 years of experience, almost 16, my personal over 600 deals that I've done personally myself because of God, the blessings of God, my family, and my team. And then the agents across the nation in the state of Oklahoma also that I've been a part of over 1,400 deals. I put all that in this channel to help you succeed in an industry that has an 87% failure rate. That's why this is there. That is why this is there. You don't have to fail. If a guy like me can make a living at this, provide for his family with the blessings of God, his wife, his family, and his teammates, you guys can do it too. You absolutely can. So if you got questions, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd love to chat with you about whatever your questions are. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you want to book a Zoom, we can book a Zoom below too. Now let's get in today's video. Number one, you're a business person, a real estate agent, a team leader, a broker owner. You're a business person. If you don't think so, you get that out of your head because you absolutely are. You're helping people with the largest transactions most of the time that they're ever going to do in their life. That's called business. You go to the grocery store and you check out food. That's called business. You order a show on Netflix. That's called business. Those are called transactions. You're a salesman or a saleswoman as a real estate agent doing business. You're a team leader running a team of salesmen or saleswomen as a business leader, or you're a broker owner running team members and real estate agents doing business. You have to look at your cost. How much is that brokerage costing you that you're at? How much? Do they have it set somewhere in stone? Is it set somewhere in stone so you know what your costs are? If you know your cost, you'll know your and you know your revenue, then revenue minus cost equals profit. Don't quote me on that. I'm not an accountant. I'm a real estate salesman, but you got to know your cost. You absolutely do. If you don't know your cost, you don't know your profit. If you don't know your revenue and your cost, you don't know your profit. How are you going to stay in business? I don't want you to fail. What are your costs? eXp Realty, it's straight up. It's straightforward. $16,000 cap, $250 a transaction. You have a $40 E&O fee up to $500 at the time of this video. You also go from $250 a transaction after you cap to only $75 a transaction after you do 20 additional deals from capping. You have a $25 broker review fee also per file. But that's it, guys. That's it. Your costs are minimal. So what does that come out to? Where's my calculator? Let me grab a calculator real quick. I'm so sorry. Can't believe I don't have my calculator pulled up. So just looking at the, I should know this number memorized actually, as many videos as I've done on this. 16,000, okay, and then, hold on, let me escape out of that. 250 times 20. I should have known that. That's $5,000. Silly Josh. Plus the $400, the $500 E&O plus 500 plus the 16,000. Okay, roughly $21,500 if you go all the way to Icon. Okay, $16,000 cap, which is on an 80-20 split. That's important too. How much money are you putting in your pocket at each closing? What are your costs? Seriously, what are your costs? As a team leader, what's your split? What's your acquisition cost for a customer? How much are you making off of those leads? Are you making enough? Look, you might have a team that produces a lot of numbers, but if you're not making enough on your end as a team leader, you need to dissolve that team right now. You need to go in Monday morning with the new business plan for January 1st, 2023. At the time of this video, it was at the end of the year, but you need to go in and tell people in 30 days, these are the new splits. If you want me to survive, if you want me to keep working with you as a team leader, these are the new splits. If you're not profitable as a team leader, fix it. Fix it, guys. Fix it. I'm serious. And if you're like, Josh, I can't fix it, the agent's cost at the brokerage is too much. That's the point of this video. That's the point of this video. At eXp Realty, we're all on the same splits. If you run a standardized team, I think that only does $6 million a year, which is super low, you can give your agents only an $8,000 cap as a team leader. An $8,000 cap. If you have high producing agents that are going to do over $80,000 in commissions and a 20 additional deals per year, then you want to make them icon team members. They need the $16,000 cap. We'll go over that in more detail. Later. And broker owners, what are your costs? I was there. I had a brokerage. I had rent. I had utilities. I had taxes. I had all sorts of costs. I get it. I totally understand. What are those costs? Are those costs worth that brick and mortar? Are those costs worth the feeling of having the office there? If the answer is yes, cool, whatever, that's fine. But what are the overhead costs of accounting, HR, a concierge service, a transaction coordinator, someone who overviews all your files? What are those personnel costs? Two major expenses the broker owners have: assets, the brokerage, the liability, insurance, the taxes, everything that comes with that, and then employees. How much more profit would you have if you eliminated one of them? Broker owner, I'm talking to you right now. How much more profit would you have? Team leader, if you eliminated one of those costs, broker owner, if you eliminated the asset cost, the overhead cost of the office, how much more profit would you have right now? How much? You got to look at your costs, guys, seriously. And then when you're looking at those costs, what do you get for it? As a real estate agent, whatever you're paying in, that cap, that $23,000, that $30,000, or you don't even have a cap, what are you getting for it? Do you get a website? Do you get a CRM? Do you get an IADX? Do you have 3 different brokerages to ask questions from? Do you have a concierge, a state concierge to help you with your state questions? Do you have transaction specialists who go through and make sure your transactions put together? Do you have digital software to send signings for your deals? Do you have all the tools you need as a real estate agent, or are you having to go out and buy your own tools? Are you having to go out and spend $400 to $500 a month to get the tools to make you more productive because the costs aren't worth it? Team leaders, same thing. What are you getting from that brokerage? If you can't get the split that you want from your team members and you're generating all the business as a team leader, the brokerage you're at is too expensive. If you're scared to raise the split you get as a team leader because the brokerage is charging your agents too much to be there, you're not at the right brokerage. You're not. Okay? Call, text, or email me. Let's talk about it. Broker owners, and I've been there. I've had my own brokerage. The stress is the cost. Not only do you have money cost, but you have stress cost. Are your agents turning stuff in on time? Do you like the liability of your agents not turning in stuff on time? Do you like the liability of your agents sometimes not doing everything like the code book says, like the real estate commission says? Imagine still having that agent on your team. Imagine the office taking care of it. Imagine the transaction settlement specialist taking care of it. Do you have the cost of dealing with an agent that wants their DA or their check right after closing, but they haven't even turned in an office file yet? What is that stress costing you? What does it do to your life? What was your goal when you opened up that brokerage? What was your goal that you opened up that brokerage? Was your goal to have a less stressful life? What is that brokerage costing you? Not only money-wise, but stress. Serious question, guys. And everyone, I was right there with you. As a real estate agent, I was buying my own CRM. I was buying my own email newsletter. I was buying my own website. I get it. And even I've been at an independent brokerage. I've had my own brokerage. I've been at a franchise brokerage. None of them worked seamlessly as what I've got over here at eXp Realty with KV Core. Okay. KV Core comes with being at eXp Realty. And then also the cost of being at eXp Realty, you have an $85 a month tech fee. But guys, that's nothing. My website, my email newsletter, my my everything that I was spending between $300 and $400 a month on these things that I get at eXp Realty for $85 a month. Plus, I get so much more at eXp Realty, Market Center, Sky Sky Slope. I think it's called Sky Slope. I don't know. I just upload this stuff to it. I've got 3 different brokers to ask questions from. I've got all this stuff centered. I know what my splits are. We'll get in more to that. I know what my splits are. I can see it in the accounting database software technology thingy. I can see my business. I can see my transactions item by item, guys, item by item. Seriously, what are you getting for those costs? What are you getting? I was deaf 6 years to eXp Realty. One of the dumbest decisions I ever made in my life. One of the dumbest, and that's the reason for this channel. That's the reason for these videos. Okay, cost cap. We went over cap. Do you have one? Do you have one? If you don't have one, we have to talk. We have to talk, guys. I paid over $36,000 one year to a brokerage because I didn't have a cap. $36,000. Where could my family have gone on a vacation if I'd been capped at $16,000? What new family car could I have gotten with that additional money if I'd been capped? Okay? I don't care how much you love your brokerage. You need to love your business. You need to love your family. You need to love God, your business, and your family above all. God, your family, and business. God, your family, and business above all. Okay? I don't care how much you love your brokerage. If you're giving them 20 grand more than you should per year, we need to talk. We need to talk. It needs to be about your business, your customers, your family. Okay? That's what it needs to be about. If you do have a cap, here's one that's really going to throw you for a zinger. Can you earn the cap back? Is there a way to get that cap back? Is there? Or do you just get a trophy at the end of the year? Guys, I've been blessed. God has blessed me. My wife has helped me with business. My teammates have helped me with business. I've been blessed. I won trophies almost every single year. How much money do those trophies make me? How much production award? How much money do I get from those production award? What are they called? Idols. Idols. They're idols, guys. What do I get from it? Nothing. What if there was a brokerage out there that would literally give you your cap back in stock? What? Yeah. Ownership of the company. It's real. eXp Realty is real, guys. I hit my cap. I do what's required to hit Icon, 20 additional deals, and then I get half of it back right away in stock. And it's in writing. It's in writing on eXp's website, guys. It's in eXp in writing on their website. You go to national meetings, you do teaching classes or mentorships, you earn the other back in different amounts, okay? You earn half back when you go to meetings, and then you earn the other half. So 8,000, 4,000, 4,000 in teaching classes or mentoring. Okay. You got to do stuff to earn it, to earn the other half back, which is fine because it's stuff that betters you. The best way to learn is teach. I never was I was a good real estate agent, but I didn't become better until I started teaching other agents, until I had my own brokerage. So I had my own team, until I started teaching others what I knew. That's when I became better. And that's part of the Icon program. It makes you become better. It makes you conceptualize what you're doing and teaching it to others. Guys, do you get your cap back? Do you get it back if you meet another production goal? Or do you get a little plastic trophy that says, great job? You think that trophy's ever going to make you money? Or you think that stock's going to make you money? Okay? Seriously. I was there with you guys. That's the whole point of this video. That's the whole point of this conversation. Pick the real estate brokerage that's best for real estate agents, that's best for team leaders, that's best for broker owners, guys. What kind of stress comes with owning that brokerage? Time to let it go. Time to let it go. You can take that brokerage international underneath a team at eXp Realty. Are you confined by physical location like I was? And now at a cloud-based brokerage, there is no physical limitations to the group of agents that I help? No, there's not. There's not. International reach. International reach, guys. Seriously, that's what it's about. Real estate agents, team leaders. When that brokerage does good because of the business that you brought to it, are you getting benefits? Are you getting benefits from that? Do you have ownership in the brokerage? Real estate agents, team leaders, even broker owners. What do we tell people? Home ownership is the key to wealth. Home ownership is the key to wealth. Do you, as a real estate agent team leader, have ownership in the company that you work at? When that company kills it with profits and revenue, are you benefiting from that? Are you? If you're not, you're renting. You're renting a place to hang your real estate license. What do we as realtor members of the NAR, do we say renting is the key to wealth? Do we say that, or do we say ownership is the key to wealth? These are serious questions, guys. These are serious questions. That's why I make these videos. Okay. I'm not trying to beat you down. I'm trying to say, call me, text me, email me, book a Zoom call. I was deaf, dumb, didn't want to hear it, closed-minded to eXp Realty for over 6 years. I don't want you to be in the same boat that I was. I don't. That's why I'm bringing this to you. That's why I'm telling you about it. Glenn Sanford built eXp Realty. He built eXp Realty for real estate agents in a model that is obsessed with agent success. Obsessed with agent success. There's just so much, guys. There's so much. If you're not an owner of the real estate brokerage you're at, then you're doing the same thing as renting a house. Just like Jay Kinder says, you're doing the same thing as renting a house. Okay. I was right there with you. Over the last 15 years, for 3.5 years, I owned my own brokerage. The stress and dealing with agents was not my cup of tea. So I went back to being a team leader. And when I was a team leader, I was at an independent brokerage and I was at a franchise. I did not have ownership in either of those guys. I didn't. Here at eXp Realty, I'm rewarded with ownership opportunities through stock. I'm able to purchase stock at a discounted rate. At the time of this video, it's 10%. With every one of my closings, I can use 5% of my commissions to purchase stock, more ownership in the company that I work at, guys. If we all succeed, we all succeed. When eXp Realty does great, we all do great. Okay? When you do great, when all the agents do great, and you're at another brokerage that you don't have ownership in, what is the benefit to you? What monetary benefit, you're a businessman, you're a businesswoman, what monetary benefit are you getting from renting where your brokerage is at? You tell people every day home ownership is the key to wealth. That's what you tell people as a real estate salesman, as a real estate saleswoman. Why aren't you owning the real estate brokerage that you're at? Why aren't you part of that owner? Why are you just renting your time there as a real estate agent? Seriously. Last thing I want to talk to you guys about today is, look, wherever you're at, people are always saying, do you like where you're at? And of course you're like, yes, I love where I'm at, because you're there at that time and you love it. What benefit are you receiving from those agents that you recruit? And you're recruiting them. When they ask you about it and you say, yes, I love it, you should come talk to my broker. That's called recruiting. All businesses recruit. That's part of business. Okay? Seriously, that's part of business. So when you recruit that agent to the brokerage that you're at, what benefit do you get from that? Do you get your annual fee waived? Do you get a small monetary compensation for that? What if that agent brings another agent with them? What if that agent's a team leader and brings a whole team with them? What benefit do you get from that, guys? What benefit? What lifetime benefit do you get from that? Any? Do you get anything from the other people that agent brings on? Do you? That's another reason that eXp Realty is so mind-blowing. eXp Realty rewards you with revenue share for every agent you bring on, and then every agent that agent brings on, seven people. You go 7 people deep. You're rewarded from the deals they close. As long as they're productive, as long as they do, I think $6,000 every 6 months or $5,000 every 6 months, you're earning revenue share off of them. It doesn't come out of their pocket. It comes out of EXP's revenue share split. It comes out of EXP split. It doesn't affect them. It does not affect them, but it's more of the ownership. It's more of being part of a international brokerage that benefits real estate agents for doing real estate, day-to-day real. Okay, I was getting a spin. Might have a technical error. Sorry about that. Do you get anything from the brokerage when you bring people on? Do you get anything from the brokerage when that person brings more people on? Do you? If not, guys, why wouldn't you take advantage of that? Throughout your course of real estate, there have been times when people ask you about your brokerage and you're like, yes, I love it. You should talk to my broker. And people come on. And you don't have to go out and recruit people at eXp Realty. My partner, Jesse, he says only 12% of the people at eXp Realty actually do the recruiting. Okay, that's it, just 12%. But it's because of the opportunity that eXp Realty offers, guys. Why wouldn't you want to take advantage of that? Why would you just want to be a renter at your brokerage and not be an owner at your brokerage? Why wouldn't you want to be an owner at your brokerage? Why wouldn't you want to be at an international brokerage that allows you to take your systems, processes, and tools and implement them internationally with no borders? Guys, I was right there with you. For 6 years, I was deaf, dumb, and mute to eXp Realty. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to know anything about it. When I was reached out back in 2015, I was a complete ass when I was called and asked about eXp Realty. Complete ass. Okay, I get it. I get it. When you're happy where you're at, you don't look at other options until there's a pain point. Guys, I'm telling you, there's pain points that you don't even know about. And that's the purpose of this channel. That's the purpose of this video, to tell you to look at the options. This is a business. You're in business to provide for your family. You need to be at the brokerage that provides the best for your business, for your family, and for the future of your business and the future of your family. You absolutely do. Guys, all you got to do, give me a call. Shoot me a text. Let's schedule time to talk. We could book a Zoom call and I'll screen share every single thing that you have questions about. If there's a pain point in your brokerage, if you want to know more about the ability to infinitely expand, terms, everyone's results may vary, but the literal ability to infinitely expand as a real estate agent, as a team leader, as a broker owner, call, text, email me, book a Zoom down below. Let's talk. Okay. Don't be closed-minded like I was. Here's another great example. Wednesday, I got a text. Hey, I want to invite you to a webinar to learn about my brokerage. I do not miss any of these opportunities anymore because I was deaf, dumb, and blind to eXp Realty for 6 years. Every single time I get an opportunity to learn about another real estate brokerage and the opportunities that they have to offer, I take them up on it. I scheduled for that webinar. When that webinar came around the following day at whatever time it was supposed to be, they didn't start it. I shot a text back at 8 minutes in. Hey, when does this start? I shot a text back at 10 minutes in. Hey, it's still not started. Is this happening today? And then at 15 after, I text that same person and I said, hey, this isn't starting. Just FYI, I don't know if you know that it's not starting. The webinar never started. And the person never texted me back. Why? Why? I'm assuming, guys, why last week 2 brokers didn't keep communication going with me when I wanted to learn more about their brokerage. And I'm guessing this week why that broker never started that Zoom call is because they know I'm at eXp Realty. They know that eXp Realty is where everyone is going to be ending up going. And they didn't have a value proposition that was going to be able to overcome the value proposition that eXp Realty has for new real estate agents, team leaders, broker owners. If you have the opportunity to own the brokerage you're at with infinite expansion that pays you, that even pays you when you die, if you pays your family when you die off the revenue share, when you meet certain criteria, it's a no-brainer, guys. It's a no-brainer. If something happened to you today and you'd recruited 20 people to the brokerage you were at, is that broker going to pay your family off of those agents? Are they? If something happened to you today, it's a hard question. It's a hard question, guys. Sorry for the hard, straight talk, but I just want to tell you like it is. Next video, it's going to be all about sales. It's going to be all about how to kill it as a real estate agent. But this video is about don't stop making other people money. Make you money. Make your family money. Stop making other people money. Make you money. Take the stress off your shoulders if you're a broker owner. Let's do this. Let's move your brokerage over to eXp Realty as a team. Let's get all of the clerical, what is that called? All the employee stuff. Let's put it on eXp's plate. Let them deal with it. And you just train your brokers as the great broker that you are as a team leader at eXp Realty to help those agents excel and grow inside the business of eXp Realty. Let's do that. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next video.